And welcome back, Dragon Ball Z fans, to part 9 of what a King Vegeta survived and hit on Earth. Last time, Naruto, I did that earlier. Last time with the Dragon Ball Z What If. I have to keep the voice up just so I can remember what I'm doing. We were in the Buu Saga. Now, I kind of cut it early, mostly because my battery was dying in the last one, but here I've got more than enough power to go for a good 25 to 30 minutes. It's my computer's not charged or anything, I just have enough battery life for that. And we ended with Bobbity, after the death of all his minions, taking once again control of Vegeta. Now, Vegeta is powered up. He's angry. It's like, no, Kakarot. Now, it's like, Vegeta, why would you do this? It's like, because, Kakarot, I will have my revenge on all of you. And Bobbity takes him back to the, arena and says, you're going to fight me right now, Kakarot. Vegeta, what are you? Silence, you old fool! I've listened to you long enough. It's time, your reign is over. It's now time for the new King Vegeta to reign. And he's in Super Saiyan 4, by the way. So he's just like, I will show this whole planet, this whole galaxy, this whole universe why we were once feared. And he just kind of smells like, Vegeta, don't! When he blows up the kills everyone. Vegeta, how could you do that? We are going to fight, Kakarot. You and me. And Shin's like, no, you're playing right into Bobbity's hands, Goku. You can't do this. Goku transforms into Super Saiyan 2. He's about to go Super Saiyan 4. When all of a sudden, it's like, no. It's like, what? King Vegeta, he's my son. He's my responsibility. I will deal with him. Father, you're not the one I want to deal with right now. So why don't you just sit back and sit your immortal ass down and enjoy the retirement, old man. Your time is done. Seems I've instilled many traits under you, Vegeta. However, humility never seemed to be one of them. Your pride has grown larger than your ego can carry it. And then, you know nothing of pride, old man. You've grown soft. And then it's King Vegeta said, Bobbity, I will fight my son if that is what you wish. But I demand you take us to a more secluded area now. And Bobbity's like, oh, bossy, but either way, I get the energy, and the energy these immortals have. Boo will be awake in no time. Papaya! And so they're all transported to the desert again. Ironically, I believe it was right outside of Bobbity's ship. And so, Goku goes, no, it should be, I told you, he's my son. I will deal with him. And this is really, Father, you're going to deal with me. Immortal or not, we know I've surpassed you already. Is that a fact, Vegeta? Let's not forget. Who was the first one on our planet to exist this form? He also goes into Super Saiyan 4. I could see his Super Saiyan 4, because he has the goatee, giving him like a full beard. That'd be kind of cool. Or maybe his goatee just gets a bit more wildy and like almost serpentine in nature. His hair is also just more primal. Would his hair color be different? Because both Vegeta and Goku's Super Saiyan 4 fur were different colors. Vegeta was more of a darker brown. Goku was like a pinkish red. And Gogeta was, I think, a little bit of a mix. He was like a brownish red. I could honestly see King Vegeta as being closer to more like a blue-black. Radiz's could be closer to just a straight black. And Nappa, yes, Nappa has a Super Saiyan 4 in this, could be, screw it, like a gold blonde. Not true Super Saiyan, but gold blonde, just to make it different, just to make it stand out. And Gohan has it too, mind you. Gohan's probably looks more something closer to his father's, I'd imagine. The only one who probably doesn't have it is Goten at this time. And so they're squaring off, saying, you really think you're going to beat me, old man? There's one way to find out, you whippersnapper. Yeah, my son. Our Saiyan pride flows great with you, but unfortunately, it seems to be the only thing that dictates your actions. Yeah. And I think this has been boiling for a little while now. Vegeta's just sick of his father's more peaceful nature than what he used to be. Living on Earth really helped temper Vegeta out a little bit, King Vegeta. So even though he's still very ruthless when he needs to be, he's grown to be a lot more compassionate than what he once was. and they clash, and just boom. And King Vegeta, as their fight is going, quickly realizes, I need to be careful, or we're going to destroy the whole damn planet. And so their fight commences, and it goes on for a good while. It's like, you can't win, old man. My power supersedes yours, and is enhanced only by the power of the mountain. Perhaps, Vegeta, but you're forgetting one thing. And then King Vegeta goes from behind as he just blitzes, not blitzes, but just moves so fast that Vegeta's not able to keep up. What? Only one of us is immortal. He kind of basically detonates himself, and he takes Vegeta up into the upper atmosphere, which Vegeta would be able to survive in the upper atmosphere, and even like the most like upperst of atmospheres, even technically in the vacuum of space for short periods. King Vegeta can actually survive in space, period. But he basically self-destructs, which Vegeta has to counter with his own energy. The problem is that while both are kind of out of key at this point, King Vegeta just like he's able to kind of just stand back up, whereas Vegeta's just like they're both kind of drained. But King Vegeta, I can see another upside of the immortality being that his ki replenishes a lot quicker. Maybe not instantaneous. That I don't agree with. But a lot quicker, that I would agree with. So he's starting to recover faster. It's just, you know you can't beat me, Vegeta. My power might not be as great as yours anymore, but my immortality makes me more than a match for you. You fought too recklessly, with only your ego and rage to spare. You didn't even think it through, did you? Damn you! And then just, it's over, my son. Give it up, or I will remove that which makes you I'll remove that which makes you more sane than anyone. And he's basically starting to rip his tail off, is what he's threatening to do. So you don't tell me what to do, you Kakarot. No, you. Why are the Saiyans like this now? There's tears in his eye. He just doesn't understand what has happened to his race anymore, because our pride blinded us to the truth, that we were serving a madman who would let us die at a whim just because he was afraid of us. We let our egos and our pride get in the way of understanding what was truly going on. Never again. The new Saiyan race must be born anew into a new age, an age where we can flourish once again. You can be a part of that age, Vegeta, or you cannot, or you will not. Either way, and then he just finally just boom, he basically does what Vegeta did to Goten, just boom. This fight is over. Unfortunately, Super Saiyan 4's dishing out damage to each other, with Buu already being, and I mentioned this, at 80%. Yeah, even if he wasn't at 80%, he's still, Buu woke up. And everyone's just like, They got there just as Buu goes, like, Majin Buu is at full power! And Buu wakes up, and Bobby's out of the ship. Everyone's out of the ship. And it's like, what? What's going on here? And he's like, there's been no change. Not at all. It's up there. Shin is actually thought he does. Like, I don't know, something big came out of it. Now it's up there. And it's like, Boo! There's Buu. This is Majin Buu. And just punches, gets near King Vegeta, who sadly is tired at the moment. Just, boom! And just, And like, Boo! You play with Boo! You play games with Boo! It's like, we gotta stop him. No, you can't get near. You have to be careful near. He's not just a being of chaos. He's a being of magic. If you get near, if you're not careful, he could absorb you into him, just like he did with the other Supreme Kais. What? There's a reason I am the only Supreme Kai. I am the one Supreme Kai. I am the only one left. He took on he gained their what happened? Did he just take them? He gained their traits. He even took on the Grand Supreme Kai. That is why he's the form he is now. He was able to curb at least some of the malevolence in Buu, but not enough. But wait, if he were to absorb, and they realize if he were to absorb King Vegeta, which he's kind of King Vegeta's getting back up. Ooh, you're strong. But Buu kind of hungry. Buu wonder what you taste like. Maybe Buu turned you into chocolate, or maybe crackers and cheese. And King Vegeta's like, you need. He's tired as hell. But luckily, his energy has been replenishing, so he can at least go into Super Saiyan and say, no, King Vegeta! And Buu is about to turn him into candy. And Gohan's actually, like, as he gets in the way, it's like, Gohan, no! Ah! It's like, oh, Buu one and the other one, still Buu good. Just eats them. And Rad's and Nappa are also like, actually, no, I could see it being, I take it back, I could see it being Nappa or Raditz doing it. Because they're more loyal to King Vegeta than Gohan is. Even though you kind of saw him as like an uncle-ish grandpa figure. So I can see like maybe Nappa or Raditz getting consumed instead. So change on the fly, that's fine. And they're like, oh, what? And they also sense the increase in power. It's like, oh, the power, I can feel it. Now, this is very interesting because when you think about this, Buu eats a lot, and I imagine he gains that strength too. Because you see what happens when Evil Buu ate Good Buu at the chakra. He gained all that strength back, and then some. So I imagine when Buu does eat people, he is kind of doing a cell and adding their power to his. But Fat Buu is the only Buu that we don't see actually change form when he eats or absorbs someone. Thin Buu, obviously. Then Super Buu, when he absorbs people, he changes form. But Fat Buu is the only one who doesn't. And I wonder what the reason for that is. Maybe because there was still good within him, and therefore it kind of like was the duality of good and evil within him was able to keep a lot of his actual power in check. So maybe that was part of it. Either way, he's not going to transform. He does gain the energy. And King Vegeta realizes like, if he was about to eat me. Then Rad's like, yes, son, if he had eaten you, then all your power would be his, including, yes, he would have been immortal like me. And it's like, this is one of those times that being immortal is not a good thing. Because, like I said with Cell, hypothetically, if Cell were able to get a hold of King Vegeta and just constantly feed, like knock him out, but constantly feed on him, and he's constantly regenerating, he has an infinite source of energy, essentially, and an infinite source of fuel to just keep charging from. Buu is even worse, because Buu can just literally, because it's magic that Buu's composed of, he can bypass the immortality doesn't matter. He can bypass that, absorb you, and theoretically take the immortality on. So that is a frightening aspect. Luckily, they're able to figure it out. And however, Buu is still now immensely more powerful because he just took in Nappa. Vegeta is knocked out. He's not playing a factor in this fight. Luckily, also, I should note that Krillin and who did I have? I'll be honest, I completely forgot who else got turned to stone. I know it was either Nappa or Raditz. Either way, they're back. However, this causes Goku and Gohan to just and now they're going full blast Super Saiyan 4. Just like, you want to go? Let's go! And Goku and Gohan come in and they just start wailing on, even with Nappa in his fused into his body with that extra Saiyan energy and Super Saiyan energy and Super Saiyan 4 theoretical energy. He can't immediately access that or anything like that. It's just added power, more or less. In fact, actually, it does make sense that, in theory, it would just be base Nappa, because we do know that like some things like the fusion do wear off inside Buu. So if he had absorbed, say, Nappa while he is transformed, then yes, he would have gained all that power. But I think because he was in base form here, he only gets base Nappa, which is still very powerful, but not enough to, like, say, completely decimate them. And so, yeah, as it stands, even with all of Buu's power, he's no match for Super Saiyan 4s at this point. And Buu is just getting tossed around like a rag doll. And so they do a father-son Kamehameha. They think they beat him, but a little piece of Buu gets left, and he starts to regenerate from that. And you're like, what? How the hell do we have to? How are we going to kill this thing? It's like we have to just annihilate him down to the atom. So you think it'll be that easy? Only Buu is invincible. Only I can seal him away. And do you really think I'm going to? And then Shinji's like, you will seal him away, or you will cease to be, Bobby. Guy. What? But you don't know. I know all of my father's spells. Yet you don't. And yet all I have to do is sing those special words, and you don't know what I'll say. However, Raditz is also there, and it's like, true. But if you decide to try a different spell, I'll end you before you even realize it. And now Bobby's like, crap, I could, because that's the thing. He just always does that, but it's always a different spell. That just seems to be the phrase to activate the magic. But the problem here is if he does one, the other is going to kill him. And Goku and Gohan are just like, come on. And they start beating on Buu. No, I said too long. I won't seal him. Very well, then kill me. Without me, you won't be able to seal him at all. And all of a sudden, the sky darkens because someone is watching this and saying, if you will not do it willingly, Shenron, rise. Eternal Dragon, speak your wish. Tell me, have we grown strong enough to seal the being known as Majin Buu? No, our strength is not at the point where we can seal a being of that power. Then I have a different wish, Shenron. And all of a sudden, Babidi is like, listen to me very well, Babidi. This is Kami, guardian of the earth. What is... You're not the only one who likes to play mind games. I am the guardian of this planet, and with my power, I wish for this. I wish for you to seal away the demon Majin Buu. What? No, and then just boom, and Boo's just suddenly goes like, huh? And Boo's, I think, did he have to steal energy to awaken Buu every time? I don't know if he did. I don't think he did. I think Buu had just been sealed for so long that he just needed the boost. I was like, yeah, all I have to do is, no. And now I take away now I do the next thing, Dragon. I wish for his magic to be taken away. No. It's like that. See, that's something I think Shenron could do, especially with Kami being as strong as he is. And finally, I resurrected people that have been killed at the World Martial Arts Tournament. All that goodness. And so Bai's like, no. And Boo's just there, like, to think after all this time, you and your father's menace is over by a simple wish. Oh, this poetic irony indeed. Goodbye, Babidi. Or Rad's like, goodbye, Babidi. No, we must not kill him. He will face justice for what he's done. Without his magic, he is now completely powerless. A frail old being. He's like, yeah, he just knocks him out. Kibito also got resurrected. Actually, that was another thing. Kibito, I think, I got turned to stone. I don't think I killed him off here. I think I turned him to stone. And no, he's still going to be brought back. Buu is going to be taken away to be sealed away. And ultimately, Shin is thankful. Thank you for all your help. I don't think I could ever repay you. And thank you as well, Kami, for yours. As guardian of the earth, it's simply my dear pleasure and duty to do so. What would he say? Safe travels, Supreme Kai. And safe travels to you. And then he disappears. And so now they're all just looking at Vegeta there, who's the Majin symbol because the magic's been completely taken away, is gone. That's the thing. We don't know if the Majin symbol legitimately fades away if, Babidi is killed, or if it would linger. I would imagine it would fade away because Babidi's magic is straight up gone. Vegeta kind of wakes up like, what happened? Oh, my head. And King Vegeta's like, Father, And now he remembers, like, do you have anything to say for yourself, Vegeta? I stand by my statement. Though perhaps I might have been a little rash of it. I do not deny, I do not take away what I said. We've grown weak, Father. Speak for yourself, boy. There'll be discipline when we get back to Vegeta. You mark my words on that. For now, we'll depart for now. It was good to see you again, Kakarot. As you go on, take care. We'll see you again at due time. And so, that's the end of the Buu saga. But we move into Super, and now things get kind of interesting. So obviously Beerus wakes up, and he says, oh, really? If Saiyan killed Frieza, these Saiyans have the ability to transform. Yes, I remember, Whis. It was something about a Super Saiyan God. Where are the Saiyans now? Well, there aren't many left of King Vegeta, but they've been able to start reproducing on the newly resurrected planet Vegeta. Newly resurrected? What? How did I not think of that? Apparently Dragon Balls on the planet. Oh, Dragon Wish Orbs. Very well, then let's pay a visit to our old friend King Vegeta then, shall we? And they're doing the thing. Vegeta, not King Vegeta, has mellowed back out a little bit after getting a firm whooping from both his father, Raditz, and Nappa. And by the way, they probably do have, mates at this point, partners, whatever. They have kids. And he's like, meet your new brother. I'm making Tarble canon here. Tarble's out there somewhere, but he has no idea where Tarble is. So let's just say this is Tarble in this case. And it's like, oh, really? Spawning more, just creating more offspring, Vegeta? Really? You have a weird sense of legacy. What is... God... Beerus! I'm Beerus. And Vegeta remembers me. All of them remember me. Beerus, oh, so you remember me after all, Saiyan? I'm flattered. What can we do for you, Lord Beerus? It's been some time. I do hope you're not so angry about the last incident. Angry, please. That was ages ago. As long as you don't intend to vex me, I have no reason to be angry at you. But that begs the point. I'm here because I had a little nap dream. I'm wondering if you could tell me something about your Saiyan heritage. What could I do to help you with, Lord Beerus? What do you know of a Super Saiyan God? A Super Saiyan God? I'll admit, we know of Super Saiyans in several different transformations, but Super Saiyan gods are new to us. I see. Well then. You say Super Saiyan? Interesting. Yeah, I saw a glimpse of it when you beat Frieza. But tell me, what exactly you mean by more forms? I could show you if you're interested, Lord Beerus. Very well then. This is, as you've apparently seen, this is called the Super Saiyan. Powers of... Yes, it's certainly impressive for you mortals. This is an advanced version of the form. We mostly just call it Super Saiyan 2. Boom! It's like, twice as strong, not bad. And this was attained by a Saiyan that lives on the planet Earth. A pupil of mine who I hold in great respect, named Kakarot. Oh, this we call the true Super Saiyan Primal! And then even Beerus' eyes go a little wide because it surpasses Super Saiyan 3 by a long shot. It's like, interesting. No, and he kind of just heads down and walks with, I must say the power you are producing is quite impressive indeed. Nowhere near the level of a god, but still, I must admit this is something I was not expecting. But tell me, is this everything? And anything else? No, not at all. He doesn't want to tell him about the immortal wish just in case. Are you sure you're not hiding something? Tell me, do you know? Of course I know. You little scamp. You were able to obtain immortality, weren't you? There's nothing that gets by my loyal attendant. Still, I must admit, for a Saiyan to obtain immortality is a rare feat indeed. I get you could be an argue a godly one at that. I wasn't trying to step into your domain. Of course you weren't. Like I said, you don't have power even relative to a god. Impressive for a mortal, but relative. But you mentioned something. A Saiyan that lives on Earth. He's the one who discovered this form? Yes. Why? Perhaps he then may know the answer to the question of the Super Saiyan God. But me and Whis plot a course to Earth. Of course there is. Wait, no, I can assure you he doesn't. Oh, everyone just kind of dead silent for a moment. Nappa Rats, even Vegeta's like, King Vegeta. Oh shit. And so, at 24 minutes, that's where we're going to leave part 9, with Beerus going to Earth to meet Goku. Oh, shit's going to hit the fan, and I love it. Till then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Now I'm going to see you folks for the next one. Have a good one.